Hey y'all, what's up tonight? How is everyone doing? Phew, y'all, I've even got my readers on still in my head. We're just gonna leave them up there. So, it is, it's hump day. Is today hump day? Lord, y'all, I've done lost a day. A Monday threw me as a holiday. And I lost a day. So, when you're hopping on, hit the heart button. And tonight's word is truck for the supply list. Okay? So, we're doing another last chance thing, y'all. I'm pretty devastated that they're doing away with the trucks. I don't have a lot of the trucks in my decor, but I absolutely love them. How cute are they? Okay, so we're going to use this one. So, there's two trucks going different ways, okay? This transfer has the two different waves. You see? Different ways. Okay, and we're going to use both of those. And this is the truck, the vintage truck duo, okay? So, I'm going to use both of those. And then, this is the other thing in the last chance, y'all. These are the add-ons for the truck. How stinking cute are those? And they are, hold on, y'all. It's the vintage truck add-ons for the summer. Hey, Tammy. Hey, Wisteria girl. What's up? What's up? How are you? Okay, so y'all know we're still doing some red, white, and blue. I've got to finish my stuff. So we're gonna use some of this. Hold on, let's get it right. The 4th of July I'm gonna use, and we're just gonna use some stuff off this too. So let's get busy, y'all. So how's everyone's day been? My name is Shonda for anyone that is new, and I am from West Georgia, and y'all, I just like hopping on and sharing some fun ideas. And tonight we're going to do a door hanger. So I bought these from Hobby Lobby, okay? They come in a pack of maybe 4 or 5, and I think this one is it 16 inches? Hold on, let me tell you. 14 inches. So this one's a 14-inch round. Okay. Thank you, Tammy, so much for sprinkling, y'all. I will put your name in the bucket. Girl, you might just get another Happy Mail. So here is just a plain piece of wood, y'all. Okay. I'm going to paint it with my white Waverly chalk paint. And I'm going to paint the whole thing. Then we're going to do something different. Y'all know I like to do stuff different. I love doing stuff different. It's fun. So I'm just going to paint the whole thing with the Waverly chalk paint. And might have to do 2 coats since it is a raw wood. Y'all, I've already got paint. I went and got my nails done for the first time since October, y'all. My nail lady was like, where you been? I was like, girl, home. I've been at home. She's like, you hadn't had your toes done since November? I was like, so? Don't judge me. How you gonna judge me? Can't sprinkle because I'm a designer, but I love watching your videos and seeing your ideas. Oh, thanks, Brandy. Thank you so much. That is sweet. That means a lot. That's okay. You're here. That's all that matters. The Lazy Susan is a great idea. This right here is a lifesaver. I actually made it. I found actually this board, and I just made the Lazy Susan. It's a Formica. It's not wooden. So I like it because it's hard, and anytime like if I have to staple or do anything like that, it's easy. It's hard. It's rough. Alright, so I'm going to just do the edges. Okay. So I'm going to let me dry this up, and let me get this off me. Y'all, are you really a good crafter if you can't have a finger that looks like that? I don't know. I feel like you're not. So I think after this Friday, what I'm going to start doing is doing Happy Mail for comments, because it's kind of hard when people share, and I'm just going to say the word, it's fine. When people share the video, I have said this before, if a privacy setting is different, I can't see who shares it. So I feel like there's been a couple of times that people have shared and I can't see it. And yeah, so I'm going to start doing it for people who are commenting in the section, but that'll be next week, since I've already, you know, said I would do it this week on that way. But I've got some really cool things for Happy Mail, y'all. I got some new stuff. Thank y'all for the hearts. And Brandy, can you believe, I mean, since you're a designer, you know, can you believe that this truck is on the last chance? It's shocking. It's shocking, it's shocking. I mean, the truck has been very popular. And I've only been a designer since, well, since December, but actually I've only been really doing anything with it since April. And the truck has been huge. It's been a huge thing. Hold on, let me mute my computer. I know the mini buffalo plaid. I cannot believe it. I had to order another one just because I love using it as backgrounds for things, you know. And again, I don't decorate a lot with the truck stuff, but I do, like for holidays, you know, Christmas and Valentine's Day. I did a cute little thing for Valentine's Day. Okay, we are dry. Let me sand this and hit it with another. We're going to put one more coat on it, but I am going to sand this, y'all. I'm going to sand it down here so that it don't go everywhere. My cousin always makes fun of me. Been a designer for about 10 months, but strictly for the discount. I spent. I'm with you there, Brandy. That's what I was telling the designers that have signed up under me. Both of them usually watch. Tammy's on here. She watches. She just signed up. But honestly, that's why I started. Was simply for hobby. But I actually found that I like getting on here and doing it, so it's fun. I have fun doing it. It's still really a hobby, but it's just fun for me. Okay, so let's put one more coat on this, and I'm going to spray my brush, y'all, because this is really thick, so I'm going to spray my brush a little bit. It's way too thick. There we go. I should have sprayed my word to the wise. When you're working with a raw wood surface like this and you're using chalk paint, spray your surface itself with a little bit of water and it'll help with the paint gliding. Just FYI. I should have done it. And I just got a little ahead of myself, y'all. A little ahead of myself. But it just kind of thins it out a little bit and makes coverage not so lumpy. Now, I do love this little brush. This is Lizzie and Aaron's Hickville brush, y'all, or whatever it's called. Yeah, it's Lizzie and Aaron brush. I do love it. Love it, love it. Okay. Alright, we're good now. So, let's dry this. And then I will show you what we're going to do next. Because this is the part that's going to be a little different. And y'all, just don't mind my voice. It's I don't know, I think allergies maybe. Is anybody having allergies right now? I know it's not anything else, you know, the dreaded C word or nothing crazy. But it's, I've been hoarse for about 2 weeks now, maybe 3, since we went to the lake. And I'm thinking sometimes there's some stuff over at the lake that I don't know, I think maybe it gets to me sometimes, I don't know. I don't know, but it's definitely messing with my throat, for sure. I have allergies. I don't understand. I've never really had allergies. Wait, do I have something wrong with you? I don't ever really have allergies, but I'm going to tell you what. Getting older is for the birds. Y'all hear me? It's for the birds. I mean, I have gotten older, and why do I have allergies now? Hey, Jess. I don't understand. Like, how does that happen? I thought kids, you know, you hear kids having allergies. Whatever you have when you're born is what you have. No. I don't understand it. Okay. I'm just going to give another light sand just to kind of get those ridges. You know, sorry, y'all. When you paint a surface that is raw wood, okay, and it was the raw wood, it raises the grain, okay? So, just lightly sand it off. And then blow it like that. My cousin, again, thinks I'm crazy because she's like, I love the way you get the dust off of your surfaces. I'm like, I'm in the basement. This is my space. I'll just do with it as I want. It's just the way it is. Okay. So, here's what I'm going to do. I am going to grab this little mat right here. My little paint mat. And I am going to so I want to do like a little line right here. I think that should cover it. And y'all will see in just a minute why I'm doing this. Let's go up just a little. Okay, so I'm going to use some of my tape to just create a little line right here. I'm just taping down this little plastic piece, and I'll show y'all why. So basically all I've done was created a cover for this side, okay? Because, let me get my other one right here, y'all. Here's what we're about to do. We're about to play with some paint, y'all. We're about to play with some paint. That's not big enough. Hold up. Let me just use my little towel here I got, y'all. I have this little tea towel that I've been using for my, cleaning some of my transfers, as you can see. Okay. So, here's what we're about to do. And I hope I don't get it everywhere. So what I have taken is this Apple Barrel Candy Apple and this Apple Barrel Primary Blue, okay? I have gotten these 2 little spray bottles from the Dollar Tree, y'all. And I have mixed water with it, okay? Y'all know where I'm going? So I've mixed water with these. And y'all, we're going to create fireworks on our surface. So, here we go. I don't know. Y'all know I don't really ever try nothing before I do it, but let me try to spray this in the trash can before I do it, just to make sure there's no clumps in it. I did spray it before, make sure. Okay, so here we go, y'all. A little nervous, but here we go. So, just going to spray. Okay. Oh, the blue's wild. Alright, y'all. Just that easy. Look how cute, y'all. So I created just like fireworks. I just wanted to do something kind of different to make it look like fireworks. Just that easy. Now let's take this off. And then I'm going to dry it. And then yay, it worked. Y'all, I never know if stuff's going to work. I'm just telling you now. I just try it and do it. There we go. So that's what we have so far. So let's dry that. Let me throw some stuff. So y'all, it just just paint, acrylic paint, and some water. And that's it. And just spray it. I think it's going to be really cute. I was going to, you know, we have on that, the one transfer does have fireworks. And they truly look like, you know, the little fireworks on the vintage truck add-ons. The summer, it does have it on there, but y'all, I want to do something different. Doesn't it look cool, babe? And y'all, yes, Jim is my husband. I always forget and I call him babe, hun, sugar pie. And he calls me pumpkin. I always feel a little bit round and orange, just a little bit every time he calls me that, but I mean, y'all, it's been almost 30 years, so I guess I'm just have to get used to pumpkin. Okay, let's see. Woohoo, y'all! I'm so excited. Y'all, it don't take much to get me excited. Not much at all. Hold on, let me pick up my little iron right here. Okay, so next we're going to do our truck. So I'm going to wax this since, you know, this is not our surface and it's, you know, it's still got that grain. This just prepares. I'm actually going to wax the whole thing because I'm going to be chalking on the whole thing. So let's just wax it all, y'all. Rather be safe than sorry. And if you look at your surfaces, usually you can tell what you have and have not waxed. So, and I am just going to take this and buff it off because my little applicator, y'all, is about applicate out. Okay, so just buff it off. What I mean buff it off, just you're going to make sure you don't have any big globs of wax anywhere. And you can also tell that when you feel it, you can tell what needs to be buffed off and what does not. Okay. Got some globs right there. Okay, I think we're good now. Alrighty. So, we are going to do, so these transfers, you notice right here, hold on, right here, see that little X right there? And then you see there's one right here. You can actually line these up and you put them on top of each other, okay? So, like this one is B1, and then that one is B2. And then the other one's A1 and A2. And I have used these a lot, y'all. And we do have a truck, an actual wooden truck cutout. No, I don't have it over here, but it is also super cute, and it's in the Last Chance, y'all. It's actually wood cutout. So cute. All right, so let's get our fuzzing cloth, y'all. And you know what's weird? Do any of y'all have like a preference of side? I don't know how to put this. I guess it'd be side. I've never used this transfer. I've only ever used the other way. I'm right-handed, and I don't know whether or not because, which a lot of things I do is ambidextrous actually. I paint with my left. If I'm doing a big project or something like that, I paint left. But my mom always said she kind of trained us to do right just because this world made it harder for lefties, you know, when we were kids. Now it's not really that. I mean, it's still kind of tough for lefties, y'all. My cousin's a lefty, and she, yeah, it struggles, you know, sometimes finding stuff. But anyway, do y'all find that y'all do that? Like, I've never used this transfer because it's going that way. I don't know. I've always used the other one. Isn't that weird? I don't know, y'all. I'm a little crazy. I know. Okay. So, let me just get this lined up as straight as I can. Okay. I'm going to push this down. Okay, so what you see, you're a lefty. Jess, I didn't know that. So is it harder for you in the dental world for your like tools and stuff? I know a lot of people say it's tough, you know, to get things that you need as a lefty, but okay, so you see the white, that's our silk screen areas. All that you see that is white will be chalked this time, okay? So we're gonna use, shoo, I'm gonna use some bark. I'm going to use my Storm, and I think that, what color do we want to do? What color? I feel like I've used so much of the red and blue, but y'all, this is what we're doing. It's red, white, and blue. Okay, so I'm definitely going to do this in bark. So let me go ahead and do it. It's the back part of the truck, the little wooden little area right here. I'm going to do in our bark, which looks like chocolate pudding. Okay, just chalk it on, get off your excess, and I'm going to lift that up. And just give it a little quick dry. It's actually easier being a lefty as an assistant. You know, that does make sense. But I'm just wondering, you know, about like tools and stuff. You know, I know that one of my friends, she's a lefty, and she was talking about one day kitchen utensils being for righties. And I was like, I didn't even think of that. Didn't even dawn on me. Okay, so I am going to do the top part of the truck, the Storm, and then I'm going to do the bottom part. Ooh, wrong one, y'all. Hold on, let me grab my other one. It's already open. I'm going to do the other part that goes over it in, I don't know, we'll determine that in just a second. But y'all, love this Storm. Storm is gorgeous. Storm is just a really pretty gray color, y'all. Okay, so let's do all this in Storm. So just chalk it on. Oh, we got a lot on there. Ooh. That's been real excessive. And I think that I'm going to do my tires though in black. Do y'all like decorating with the trucks? Are you guys a kind of a truck thing? Now it starts running with the ballpoint pen. It gets all over our pinky. Oh, that's true. Jason writes and inks left-handed, but does almost everything else. So Angie, that's the thing. That's kind of what I do. It's I have things that I do that are lefty. In fact, when I decorate cakes, I do a lot of it with my left. When I'm doing my scroll work and stuff like that, I'm doing it as a lefty. But writing I do as a righty. And for the most part, you know, I do things as right, but I find myself doing weird things like that with my left. And we were talking about when you're shooting, you know, you sometimes what you do with the, I don't know, my husband says something about right eye dominant or left eye dominant. I don't even know what all that means. But y'all, I get made fun of constantly because y'all, when I shoot cornhole, you know, when I throw cornhole, I literally close my left eye, my right eye's open, and I aim before I throw. And they've got me on video. They laugh at me so hard about that. But look, I'm not half bad. I mean, I'm just saying. Whatever works, it works. Okay, so let me go ahead and lift this. I don't want this drying on me. If you let it dry in the transfer, it'll pull it off. It's just funny. I don't know how people do things differently, you know. You adjust. Like I said, I'm pretty sure my mom made it to where we were not lefties. I know she definitely did my sister. My sister is also very ambidextrous. She even writes, but she can write with her left hand too. I can't really do that very well. But I can paint. I don't know why. I paint a lot with my left hand. Okay. So, let me put this back on here and do my tires, y'all. Okay, and I'm just going to do the whole thing in black, the whole tire in my black velvet. So I guess, yeah, we would be, that is weird. I didn't think about that. All right. So just get this in here. You know, I think I'm going to do the truck red, the outside of it, the body, or the overlay, I guess you should say. I'm going to do it in red. I think the red will look really pretty. If I can keep this in the lines. I should have used my little tool. Alright, I'm going to get my excess off. Then we'll dry this part and then do the other part. Alright. Put this in my water and I will show y'all how cute. Okay, here's what we got so far. Alright, let me dry this really good because this will go on top of this, y'all. This actually fits on top of it. So do y'all decorate with the trucks? Is that kind of your theme? More of the, what is it, the farmhouse country or the farmhouse look? I know that's really popular in that decor. And you see these trucks, these metal trucks everywhere. I mean, really everywhere you go, you see them. Okay. So, let me get some of this off my hands because I've gotten it on my board. Y'all, it's pitiful. And that's one good thing about the chalk paste. It just comes right off. Okay. So, I need to wax over this, okay? Very important. Wax over this surface. so that it does not, when I go to put this transfer on here, it does not pull up my already painted area. Okay, so I'm going to wax it. Make sure it's got a good layer on it. Okay, just like that. Easy peasy. And I am going to buff it off just a little bit, just so that this will not bleed. Okay, so here's our other part. I'm going to fuzz this really well. And there's not a lot of green on it. Our green area is the sticky. The transfers are super sticky, y'all, and reusable many times. I think they say up to 12, but I've got some I've used way more than 12. All right. So this just lines up with your transfer. So cool. It's just genius to me that somebody has come up with this kind of stuff. Genius. Okay. All right, just like that. Okay, look. Just like that. Okay, so it fits over that. We're going to do it in our candy apple. And I'm going to do just the whole thing. Even the little inserts on the rims, whatever they're called. My husband will probably correct me, but I feel like they're hubcaps. I don't know. I get so confused sometimes, y'all. When I went years ago when I bought my Mustang, y'all, my husband was just bound and determined I was going to get these new, I don't know, wheels, rims, something. And look, I was in there and I told the guy, I was like, well, we want these different kind of hubcaps. Y'all, my husband was like, what? We do not have hubcaps on our cars, Shonda. We have rims. I'm like, oh, I didn't know. I didn't know that was a status. I didn't know. Who knew? Who knew your rims was a status? Did y'all? I didn't. Who would have known? No, they're hubcaps. They're hubcaps, y'all. They're just hubcaps to me. Y'all, if you could only be a fly on the wall sometimes in this house of mine. Woo! It gets a little crazy. Alright. Alright, let me get this off me and then we'll finish it up, y'all. We're going to add just a few more little things, little embellishments. This is going to be a super cute little door hanger. Okay. Oh my goodness, y'all, I love it. I'm glad I went with the red. Got the little red truck. I love your craftiness, but miss your face. Oh, hey, Jennifer. Look, Jennifer, it took me a second. I don't know why my brain just looked at your name, and I was thinking Jim because I was just talking about Jim and my rims and my tires. And I was about to say, you missed my face, honey. You were just down here. Oh, y'all. I know. All right, let's get this dry. And y'all, love this little red truck. I don't know, Jennifer, I don't know why. I mean, I saw the J. And just for a second, I was going to be like, you missed my face. What? I just saw you, like literally just saw me. But you know that is something Jim would say. I haven't seen you in an hour, honey. I miss your face. And I do miss you as well. Okay. So we are dry right there. Now. Okay, so here's what I'm going to use now. We are going to use a couple little things, y'all. We are going to use this little 4th of July. Happy 4th of July. And this, which is, you know, they're the boxes, you know, that the fireworks are in, okay? So, all of these transfers are made for this vintage truck transfer, okay? So, let's make sure we get it really good and fuzzed, y'all. Fuzzing just means to put some lint on the back of these so that they don't stick quite as bad, quite as sticky. So this just goes literally on the back of the truck. So it makes it look like that you're carrying around some fireworks, just like that, okay? And then this, we are going to put on the top. Let's see if that's straight. Oh, y'all, I'm getting better. I don't need to get so sassy about it, though, because as sure as I do, it's not going to do good. Okay, so we're going to do... I did that in brown, but I think I'm still going to do, because you know, the boxes that the things come in are brown. Don't you think? The, where's that dynamite? I don't know. But we're going to do brown. They look like crates to me, so we're doing brown. That makes sense to me. Okay. Just like that. Then, y'all, wish y'all could see this space around me. It literally looks like a tornado went off. You can kind of see right here, just stuff everywhere. Just stuff. It'll be okay though. Alright, so let's take this one off. See, it looks like you're carrying around some fireworks now. Alright, now let's do this in our blue. Y'all, this cadet blue is so gorgeous. So pretty. But I think it's going to show up really good on our little fireworks display that I've created. Maybe in my own mind. I don't know. But I feel like it's a firework display on my board. Y'all, I'm telling y'all, it don't take much to get me excited. Okay. It doesn't take much chalk paste to do these projects either. Not at all. So when you are chalking, you can peel up slowly and see if you've missed anything. Y'all, I'm just losing my voice. It's going, going, going. Don't know why. Don't know why. Okay. Sometimes I feel like I might need a bib when I do this. Not an apron, but a bib, because that's kind of how I feel, like a big kid, you know? Just getting paint everywhere, just finger painting, y'all. And y'all love kids. That's probably why I'm just a big kid. Okay. Y'all, look how cute. Okay. We gotta finish though. We still got a few more little things. Just a few little embellishments. Okay, we are going to do the 1776, okay, and we are going to use this established. I'm not going to use the, this one says established 1858, but I just want to use the word established. If I can get it off here. And on this transfer, I did not cut them apart. I'm leaving it on the large backer sheet. I just feel like it would be harder to get a hold of these things. Just like it is right now. Okay. Y'all stay with me, I'm sorry. Thought I had this one cut out. Clearly I did not. Clearly I did not. I mean, and I'm clearly not able to get it cut out now. Okay, and I may use these stars. We'll see. Okay, we're definitely going to use these though. So just, I'm fuzzing, y'all. I'm sorry if you can't see that. I'm fuzzing. And I should have dried my 4th of July, but it'll be okay. I won't touch it. Isn't that what the kid said when they were about to get in the cookie jar? Don't touch it. That's me. Okay, so sometimes people put it on the door. You could actually put it right here on the door, like the 1776, which would be really cute. I'm not going to do that. I kind of wanted it down here, just so it fills up that little space down here that I've got. Okay, and I'm going to do it in the cadet as well. So cute, so cute. Okay, so I do have to dry this part so that I can lay the other part on it. Okay. Now it would have been cute too to, you know, spray paint the whole thing or splatter the whole thing like I did the top, but I just wanted a kind of a little line. I just think it's cute to do it this way. Okay, we'll go ahead and hit this while I'm at it, just because. Y'all, I find myself sometimes when I'm on live about to make like a stupid comment, you know what I mean, like for something and giggles. I almost did say it, and I wouldn't have, but I'm just saying it's in your head, and I mean, it's like, it's coming, y'all. But I have not done good. Okay, my mama's usually on here watching, and she would probably drive right on out here to Bremen and whoop my tail. Just saying. All right, y'all. Well, I can get my fingers on it. Yes. Okay. So here's what we've got so far, y'all. Hit the heart button if you guys like it. Ooh. Oh no, it's like a tornado. We dry that, and then I've got just 2 other little things, and then we are finished, y'all. You know, part of me wants to really grab my wax, my antiquing wax, and wax it because it's so bright white. I'm not a bright white girl. I'm a warm colored brown girl. Okay. And then we've got our little stars here, y'all. And we're going to put those. Those are what's going on the door. Okay. I'm going to do those in blue. Yeah, I think we're done with that. Okay. So far, here's what we got. So cute, y'all. So easy, so cute. Y'all are just hopping on, hit the heart button. Let me know you're here. And thank you everyone for joining tonight. It always makes it so much fun when people are here so I can, you know, talk to you. Otherwise, I'm talking to myself and that gets real scary. Okay, I think that's all I want to do to it. I mean, part of me just wants to grab a bunch of stuff right here. Actually, I do want to do these because this actually goes with the, no, I don't know what that is. I'm just kidding. But I do want to do this one because I want this one to kind of look like it's shooting the fireworks out of the back of the truck. Like it's, whoops, you know, whoopsie, that kind of thing. And let me just do this just to make sure, y'all, anytime you're gonna put a transfer over paste, make sure to wax it. Okay. And fold it well. And thank you everyone who has sprinkled Spread the Love with your friends and family. It helps my page. Thank you so much. Okay. Okay, so these I'm going to do, y'all, we're going to finger paint. Okay. I'm going to kind of do a marbly looking. We'll do some blue and some red. Y'all, I normally don't have this deep of a groggly voice. I don't know what's happening. Gravelly. It's just craziness. Okay. Let me get some more. That's way too much. Lord, y'all. I told y'all I like finger painting. I like being a kid. I was talking to a lady today and she's like, why are you not working with kids still? And I'm like, I should be. I should be. Okay. Hopefully that'll look good. I've gotten better with the marbling. Or the, what's it called? Not balayage. It's called something. Not decoupage. Well, they turned out black. That's okay, though. I kind of figured they would when I put the blue in there. And honestly, I was about to do them in silver, so it's okay. It's all good. All right, y'all. Let me dry this, and then we're going to put our hanger on, and that's it. Just this cute little fun door hanger, y'all. So simple, so cute, and it is in the last chance, y'all. So if you're interested, type in truck and I will send you guys a list of supplies. Okay, so that's what we've got. Let's put on our little door, our little hanger, y'all. I made these little, just little beads. Okay, so let's turn it over. And I'm just going to hot glue it on. And I've got these two little craft stick pieces that I have cut. And I will use those as kind of an anchor. Kind of a stabilizer. Let me make sure, y'all. I need to make sure. It'd be bad if it was messed up. We're good. Okay. And all you do with the craft stick is you just hold it on there and it kind of just Gives it a little stability. I mean, I'm just humming everything over here now. Just make sure that's good and dry. I think we're good, y'all. And there you have it. So cute. Just hang it on the door. We're ready. We are ready to celebrate. So, thank y'all so much for joining me tonight. Thank y'all all for the hearts and the sprinkles out. I appreciate it. And I will be back on tomorrow night for another fun project. See y'all then. Bye.